Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I just want to apologize if you hear a grumpy sounding Boston in the background. My dog is very snorty tonight and he has lots of opinions about a lot of things. So tonight's video, or today's video, or whatever time of day, night you are watching video, is me just chatting about some of the things that I have encountered over the last couple months that have become favorites, things that I really enjoy and I found that have benefited my life, and I just wanted to talk about them. And that is not a favorite, your attitude. I just want to talk about them and just share them. So the first, I guess I'm gonna go kind of maybe like chronologically. So in September, I went away on vacation and I did something that I had never done before, and talking to a lot of people, they had never done themselves, but I went on vacation by myself. I went to Maine and I never have been to Maine. I didn't know anybody in Maine. And I had some ideas about what I wanted to do in some places that I wanted to visit, but I went completely for like a zen, just get my crap together, brain-wise vacation with no interruptions from anyone else. And it was pretty cool. And so one of the things that helped me in, kind of keeping myself organized and also documenting my vacation was this travel journal. Now, this one happens to be a travel journal from Erin Condren. If you've seen some of my planner videos or planner hauls, I've shopped from there. But this doesn't exclusively mean that it has to be an Erin Condren travel journal. But I used this to write down, my places that I was staying, just information in terms of reservations, my flight information, my itineraries that I had, and then what I liked about this particular one is that it broke it down per day and had like adventures. And so, what did I see, what did I wear, what did I eat, what was my favorite moment, areas for the expenses so I could keep track of all the money that I was spending. And this was really great because I was staying in a cabin. It's a house, cottage, whatever, on a lake in the middle of Maine. And so I got there and I had written down like my Wi-Fi password and everything, because that would have been horrible to get to the place and not know the name of not know the password to get to the Wi-Fi. And you can't get it because there's no signal. So I did a little of pre-planning while before I got there, and then I documented the stuff while I was there, and I thought this was really awesome. And I think this is actually a really great gift idea too if you know people that like to travel. It doesn't have to be Erin Condren, as I said before, but just a travel journal. That's one of my new favorite things. So I took pictures and pictures when I was in Maine. And I am a weirdo that I actually get pictures still printed. I didn't put my pictures, on Facebook. There's no album. I put a couple like here and there in my Instagram account, but for the most part, I have my pictures printed like an 84-year-old lady who shops at Kmart. So I had all these pictures, and then I needed a place to store them. I don't scrapbook. I've never gotten into scrapbooking. I take the easy way and I get photo albums. But I didn't want just any old photo album. I asked the internet for a Maine themed photo album. And you know what? The internet, specifically Amazon and Etsy, answered. So there are state-themed photo albums out there, guys, and the particular one I bought was from Amazon, and it's literally a Maine photo album. So it's leather, and it has moose and fish, and oh, you can't forget lobsters, and just like points of interest and lighthouses, and it was everything that I could ever want from a Maine themed photo album. And so I have like lots of pictures and selfies and lighthouses and lobster rolls and mountains and trees and all the things, and whoopie pies, because apparently whoopie pies are also from Maine. But yeah, I am currently loving this photo album, and I love that when I have it on my shelf, I'm always going to know that this is from my vacation when I went to Maine by myself, like the independent woman that I am. Thank you, Beyonce. Just kidding. So I have notes because I would have forgot. The next thing I have, I'm actually wearing on my lips today, right now, but it is the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Cushion Lip Glosses. I own 2 of them. This is Dirty Talk, which is a metallic burgundy with pink shimmer. And this is Beso, which is like a cream dusty mauve. And that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. And I've talked about these before. These are kind of mint flavor. They're like very Shamrock Shake-esque, and I am living for it. And I used to be all about the matte lips products and lipsticks, but I'm kind of having this gloss renaissance right now, and part of it is because of these Hi-Fi Shine lip glosses that I'm really liking. So that's a favorite. Another favorite I have is actually on my phone, and it is, can I do this? Okay, don't mind all my other apps, but it's this app called Marco Polo with the little beach ball. And so I found it actually from watching a video on YouTube of someone talking about Marco Polo and what a great app it was, and they don't understand why more people don't use it. And me being the person that I am, I like to research everything. So I'm like, what is this Marco Polo app, and why is it so great, and why isn't anyone talking about it? So Marco Polo is an app that is like Snapchat meets Voxer. If you remember what Voxer was, I used to use that with friends and other people. That it was a walkie-talkie app where you would record a message and it would go to their account and they could listen to it at their leisure. So Marco Polo takes those 2 apps and marries them together, and it is a video walkie-talkie app. So it's not necessarily social media. The people that are on Marco Polo, they are people that are on your phone contact list. These are people whose phone numbers you have stored in your phone, but they also have the app. And basically you record short, I mean, there's no limit. It doesn't have to be 30 seconds. It could be whatever. But you record video and it goes to that person, and then when they get a chance, they watch it and they record their video and they send it back, and it never expires. So you and your other person have documented conversations. It doesn't go away like Snapchat. You can also create groups. So if you have a couple people that want to use the app, you can have a group and just kind of like all video chat at the same time, but it's not necessarily live, it's recorded, so you can watch it when you are available. So it's not a video call where you have to be present. It's kind of like, alternative to text messaging. I have convinced 2 of my friends to use it, and I think in a way it's brought us closer, because instead of just seeing a text message or getting to talk to them on the phone occasionally, I am visually seeing them and visually having that almost daily, connection with this friend, which is awesome. I think, as I just said, it brings people together. Interestingly enough, it was created by someone that lives in Utah, and it is, I think the statistic was 1 out of 10 people in the state of Utah use this app for some reason, and they think it's because of the Mormon religion and Mormons being very family oriented, this app has skyrocketed in Utah. But I think it's a great app, and I am surprised that not more people know about it and not more people use it, not more people are talking about it. So, and it's free. It's available on Google Play and I believe on the iTunes store. So check it out if you're interested. The next thing I have is kind of random, but it's regarding the comedian Bill Burr. So I like his comedy, and I've watched some of his specials, and I think they're pretty hilarious. But my new favorite thing, I just noticed my hair is like crazy. My new favorite thing is people watching Bill Burr videos. So it's very, I feel like Inception. Like I'm watching a video of people watching Bill Burr and I'm laughing at them, but I'm also laughing at people laughing, because when I'm one of those people that, like, if other people are laughing, for some reason I like want to laugh too. And so I just think things are funnier when other people are laughing at them, if that makes sense. So that has become like a new random like subculture of YouTube that I have been into. It's just Bill Burr reaction videos. And there is, I mean, he's got amazing bits that are hilarious, but there is this one which is actually where he goes on a complete rant about the city of Philadelphia, which is my home territory. And it's just amazing comedy. So but Bill Burr in general is pretty amazing and hilarious. And then the last thing that I have today, and I know this video is already super long, is the new album that just released on Friday from Muse. Muse being this amazing rock band from England. I've particularly have been a fan of them since I was in college. So like, I think like 2003, 2004 was the first time that I've heard of them, and I've loved them ever since. They've been in my like top 3, and I've seen them a couple times in concert. I've been very fortunate. They are an amazing live show, visually and audibly, just amazing live performances. And their new album came out on Friday called Simulation Theory, and it's kind of like, even just the artwork, I can edit now, so if I can somehow insert a picture of their album art, I will. But it's very throwback to the 1980s. It's very like retro and neon, and it's all about, I mean, their stuff is generally political. If you actually listen to the words of their the lyrics of their songs, it's very political and very you know, just taking things from current events and writing about it. But they do it in such an amazing way that it's just, I don't know. Their music transforms and takes me places. They paint, in my mind, like epic soundscapes and landscapes, and I actually envision, you know, like cinematic type scenarios when I'm listening to their music. It's kind of amazing. But yeah, they have released a couple videos. Some of them feature the actor Terry Crews, and he's like, you know, he's fighting mutant hamsters, but they're really all a simulation, and they all tie into each other, and it's actually just fantastic. And if you are interested in Muse, or you're interested in just really good music, I highly suggest you check the new album out, and then just check them out in general. So those are some of my current favorites that are in my life right now. If you liked this video or found any of the information helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. And until next time, I hope you guys all stay well. Bye!